Hello everyone, and welcome to this channel. If you enjoyed today's video and want to see more insane top 10 videos, be sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell down below to get notified when we upload a new video. Also be sure to leave your comments and suggestions for future videos down in the comments section below. Now without further ado, let's get into today's video. One day, the person behind this camera was just visiting the scenic wilderness of Mary's Peak in Oregon when this happened. Seeing a large wildcat make a kill right in front of you, something that you'd see off of National Geographic, or something that you'd only think to see in a safari in Africa somewhere, not a few miles away from your home. Here we have what looks to be a hunter and his partner who are in the middle of the woods when all of a sudden they are awed by the sounds of echoes through the woods around them. And honestly, what would you do if you heard something like that? Mountain lions, also known as cougars or pumas, are included as least concern on the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species. However, that does not make these sounds less terrifying. This is a very jarring and fascinating clip of two lynx males screaming at each other in a tree. These blood-chilling screams are actually a way for the males to compete for mates without risking any harm in a physical fight. And although these males did physically tangle a bit, each one did survive this encounter. This video follows a cameraman who was tracking down a lynx for 80 days in the Canadian snow. And this video is incredibly unique because it actually captures a moment where a wild lynx and a cameraman actually have a working relationship. And in this specific situation, it is a win-win for the cat and the man because the cat got his meal and the cameraman definitely took some very unique and memorable footage to remember this day for the rest of his life. Canadian lynxes are also on the least concern section of the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species, and they can actually trace their lineage back to Iberian lynxes and Eurasian lynxes. This very common small Latin America wildcat is one of the lesser known wildcats to reside in North America. But in the video you can see, but these jaguarundis are built long and low to the ground, so it's not an otter going up the tree in this video, it's actually that small common cat.
Uy, Julia. Uy, lo tiene.
These lesser known Latin America cats are also on the least concerned section of the Red List and usually do hunt on the ground, which is another reason why this video is so unique and special. Jaguars are in fact the only big cats that are native to the Americas. At one time they did inhabit parts of what is considered to be now modern day USA, but now they are only native to Latin America. Jaguars are fantastic swimmers, but these two actually don't really want to go into the water. What makes this even more hardcore and hilarious is that the jaguars are actually being laughed at by these giant otters. Another interesting fact is that this specific species of giant otters are actually endangered. But again, this was probably just a learning experience for the young cats because no one laughs at a hungry adult jaguar. To someone who might not know a lot about wild cats, at first glance this is just a small fuzzy looking cat. But there are two things that make this video incredibly special. First, this is actually located in the Andes Mountains, above the tree line, which means that many of these surfaces are basically nearly vertical, which obviously does not seem to faze this cat. And second, before digital cameras actually were invented, no one could be sure whether this rare Andean cat was still around or had gone extinct. Only people who were native to this area actually reported seeing it, but again, these cats were thought to have been extinct multiple times. Andean cats are actually endangered on the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species. Jaguars are again powerfully built and do have massive jaw muscles, and they can almost eat anything that they want, including cattle, and in this case, a large caiman. These caimans are relatives of the crocodile and are the favorite food of jaguars in South America. As we can see in this video, the jaguar is very good at sneaking up on this careless caiman that ventures a little bit too close to the shore. Another fact about jaguars is that they are on the near threatened status on the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species. So what makes this grainy night vision camera trap video so special? Well, first, this Anchilla, aka the northern tiger cat, is red listed as vulnerable, and it means that it has a very high risk of extinction. And second, the prey in this video is either a grayson, which is Latin America's version of the wolverine, or a coaeta, which is a species that snacks upon rattlesnakes. Both of the animals in this video are very hard fighters, although one looks like a pretty little house cat. And what makes this video also kind of funny is that after eating this rodent for a meal, the Anchilla goes right back into looking like an adorable little house cat. At the top of the list, you have arguably one of the most hardcore videos of an American wild cat. Excluding lions, most cats are solitary animals and usually just get together briefly during breeding season. However, in this video, it actually does span a longer period of time where the mom is actually raising a set of cubs, as well as a young male who is the father of said cubs is actually displayed hunting for this family. The encounter with the cub's father is one of the amazing things that rarely gets captured on video. And even though this young male's eventual fate is very sad, over the long run, this tendency for male cats to disperse after having cubs has actually helped the overall species of mountain lions spread through the Americas.